I said the Ouchcast, goddammit.
And welcome to the Ouchcast. What the fuck? I'll go with it.
Ouch.
Wait, who's that? Who's that?
I'm doing theme music.
That's good theme music. Look
Better
who's
than
here.
Some of that theme music may not be appropriate. HR might get you there. Flag you a
Oh.
little bit.
Oh, and who's in the house?
HR
HR's in the
here.
house.
Oh, better be on our best behavior.
So,
Please, I'd prefer not.
on this special episode, we had to bring in HR Jerry.
It's because of that blaxploitation episode, man. You guys are all fucked
See?
it up. I ain't taking any of
We
that blame.
got through the whole episode with no hard R's.
Hard on. I don't know, man. Angel over there was getting something hard, man, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, talking about
Hey.
Kofi and freaking Pam Grier.
Oh, that's right. I was.
we did
wasn't
talk
I?
about
Pam
Pam
Grier.
Grier.
Yeah.
Hard R.
Foxy
as in
Cleopatra.
Rectum.
What?
Oh wait, not that hard.
Not that hard. Jeez. No, we got him here because he had to talk to George. We had to fire him.
Bro, you sus.
So I had to let him go.
Womp womp.
It was a rough one. I don't even know what happened, but
Was
it
it?
was rough.
I felt like he took it with dignity and honor.
He threw himself off the edge of the earth.
He cried. Off the edge of the earth.
So you're saying it's flat?
I am. See, but that's just it.
Touche.
If he threw himself off the edge of the earth, I mean, really, he just kind of like just went to where he thought it was the edge. He fell down and he was like, oh, there's more. I mean, I don't know. Just that's what I'm seeing in my head. So whatever, man.
But wouldn't he have fallen into space?
If the if the earth would flat,
I love how like we're asking Enrique flat Earth questions and it's making his brain melt.
I'll start talking like this now, y'all.
Make me.
Come at me, bitch.
Oh God.
He might be registered as a Republican or something soon. Watch out.
Oh man, well I'm like freaking gonna watch the Trump and Biden face off today.
God, is it? That's today.
Come at me,
The theater
bitch.
show is what it is.
Ain't no way I'm about to watch that crap.
Oh, dude, you know what I love? I love how they're setting expectations. Like Trump, like only in the last 2 weeks, by the way, because like 4 weeks ago he was talking all kinds of crap about how Biden is slow and all, the usual rhetoric that he does. But the last 2 weeks he's kind of softened it because he's trying to set the expectations because he basically created the condition for if Biden is just merely coherent, he wins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because all he has to do is just be somewhat coherent, which, by the way, he might not be because, come on, he is old. They're both old, and they're both
They
dumb.
are both old, but one is literally coherent. And I'm not watching the debate.
No.
Which one's coherent?
Bro, no.
Which one's coherent?
I get what you're saying, but I don't think you get what you're saying.
I get exactly what I'm
Wait,
saying.
wait.
Motion there.
Which one is coherent?
Listen, one of them is a racial bigot from like 60 years ago, and it makes sense.
Which
and the
one?
other one doesn't know where he's at. So
But he was also a racial bigot from like 60 years ago.
Agreed.
hence my point of like,
Bro, I love how he keeps on referring to like people in his party as Nancy Pelosi. Come on. Really? He's coherent? Yeah, right.
no, he's just disrespectful. There's a difference. He knows who they are. He just refuses to
No,
acknowledge who
no,
they are.
no.
He's like Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell, fake news.
So I got to keep Georgia's spirit going here.
Oh, God.
You guys hear about like they're gonna mute microphones when it's the other person's turn to talk?
They're
should.
doing. Yeah, they are doing
should
that.
do
No,
that. They
they're
should
doing
have
that.
always done that.
They're doing that. They're-
Maybe we should do that here, but
Oh, really? Have you not listened to our podcast? Where do you think my original
Anyway.
ire came from? I'm like, hey, you guys couldn't see the video. I would be going into him.
so we got to let Georgia's spirit live on here.
If they want me to watch the debate, I got to be honest. I need someone to get slapped like at the Oscars. I need Trump to be like, keep my wife's name out your mouth.
We got to get Will Smith in there.
So along with the muting of the microphones, something out there saying that they're going to be able to have the pre-recorded Biden answers play as well.
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah.
That's what I'm reading right now.
That's great.
That's literally
Is
what I
that
just got
really
right now.
a thing?
Yeah, all the MAGA supporters are saying that they're doing it on purpose in order for them to feed the answers to Biden using AI.
Well,
I'm going to go with
Okay, like the Indian kid, the one who was trying to cheat, where he basically put a router in his shoe, so that like he had an earpiece with a microphone, and he had a router on his shoe, and what it was is that he would read out loud, like under his breath, he'd read out loud the question, and then the AI would hear it and answer it and give it back to him in an AI voice. And that's how he was seen. And they caught him. By the way, they caught him. Like, I don't know how they caught him. I think the way they caught him was he was being really, really sus, like super sus. Yeah. But the thing of it though is how freaking genius was it though? You get what I'm saying? Like they should have just. It was an engineering class
Crafty
of all things.
little buggers.
He should have passed anyways, just on that project alone. I'm just saying.
I agree. I mean, if you come up with that ingenuity, I don't care what the class is. It could have been health class for all I care. You should have passed.
Right. So going along, like as simple as that is to cheat, I mean, there's got to be other ways that have been taking place for years. If there's, some dude in the crowd literally with a router on his foot, talking into a microphone, like.
Well, that's kind of old school. That's kind of like what they used to do at the casinos, where someone would be like a plant.
That's like Watergate stuff, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay,
shit, but it's with a new spin.
Okay, during the pandemic,
Chat
fake news.
GPT.
during the pandemic, I'm not saying me, but a group of people who were taking their what's called. Okay, so when you're getting your master's degree,
Do I have to censor all this?
shut up. When you're getting, I'm not. Hey, do I look like I'm
Yes.
Mr. Flutist?
Yes.
What you mean master's degree?
Anyways, no. Okay,
Master in what?
That's right.
when you get your master's degree, yeah, I'm a master. Yeah. Who's the master?
Master
Wow.
debater.
No, from come on, bro, come on. You're supposed to say Leroy. It's like
That word.
show enough.
That word master
Show
is very
enough.
triggering to Jason. We don't want to upset him at all. So be careful how you use that.
Hold on,
HR's warning you.
Let me set off Doyle a little more. I just found out
All right,
about
so-
Soldier Boy.
What about him?
Soldier Boy.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
He was a sellout from the beginning.
It's a
so,
sucker.
It's a straight
it all
line.
makes
It's a
sense.
straight line. It's timeline.
He's not worth the price of the money that he was bought for.
During the
Maybe he was a Superman. Who knows?
ding, ding, ding. Okay, so I was watching Midsommar on Monday, right? And in the movie, like, dude, the movie's like
That
super
crappy
serious.
movie with the girl.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's not. It's such a good movie. Like, honestly, if you watch Hereditary and you get
Nah.
it, Midsommar is really good, man. But we're gonna.
That's subjective.
We're putting a pin on that. 'cause
I
we're
can
gonna talk
make
about
a case for it, but whatever. Anyways, the movie, like, there's like this really like intense sequence, and where you're supposed to kind of feel something. And she's talking. One of the ladies talking about how what they're doing, because it's they're doing something called the Astapor, where these two people like basically jump off like a cliff as part of their ritual, and they die, and it's supposed to be like a turning point for all the characters. And so the lady's trying to console them. No, like that's the end of their life, and they do it happily, And then she says it's a circle, and I go, ha! I started laughing, and I was having such a laugh that I tried texting, and it came out all wrong. I said like
I remember that. I have the text here somewhere.
some incoherent text
I
to
was
these
like-
guys while I was still chuckling. Then when I looked back on it, and I saw like, oh god, that makes no sense whatsoever.
He wrote, Angel, there's a mime and missionary where the lady says it's a circle after two people kill themselves.
There's a
It was
mime
sad
and missionary.
and powerful scene. Thank you. I laughed.
It was a powerful scene with
That
the
made as
mimes
much sense as the
with
movie.
So I'm
missionary.
like, so I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, and then you sent the little of you yourself.
Hey, by the way, have you tried to get two mimes out of that box while they're in missionary? That's some dramatic stuff.
I'm not trying to
I
get
don't-
no kind of mime.
I know nothing about missionaries, dude,
It's
but
weird.
that's your thing. But that was fucking funny. I
know
was
nothing about
sitting there
missionaries.
reading it over and over again.
Missionary
Mine
ever.
out of
Mine.
missionary.
Can you read the corrected version though? Because I did
Okay,
correct it.
the
Come on.
corrected version was actually.
There was also some typos in that.
Sorry,
too.
my text was cut off, and I'm watching Midsommar. And there's a line in the movie where an old lady says, "It's a circle." It made me laugh. I'm watching it in the theater right now, so my texting is getting messed up. Trying to be covert.
Oh, you were at the theater laughing. Were you alone or were
No,
there
there were
people in
people.
there?
I was watching it like on the
Wow.
IMAX, and I started like, but I was like, I started like, you know where you try to like hold it in, and you're like,
Nope, I don't know what that is.
and my kid next to me was like really just like,
Jerry never holds
You
anything
know.
in.
Nothing.
It all comes out.
Really quickly.
And then funny because the next text is the little thing where it was like a week late where I'm trying to get clarification on some kind of some terms like womp womp,
oh yeah.
phantom tax, ONG, Gyat, Rizzler, Sigma, Bussin, and
Are you
NOCAP.
really going down the whole list?
No, I'm just telling you all the ones that were like,
Guzzler, you know what a
Guzzler?
guzzler is.
That's
I've
all right.
seen your
That's Eric.
internet history.
Hey.
Don't look at his browser history.
Hey.
You'll be shocked.
Browse at this.
It's a horizontal line.
It's a jerk off.
So, you guys, it's hot, like super hot.
Fucking hell.
All I'm saying is hot. It is
Super hot.
Like, I don't ever want to do anything again hot.
Let me put it this way. I'm glad I shaved my head.
Yeah.
I'm glad I shaved my head.
I'm sweating behind my ears right now.
Yeah. I'm sweating. Well, you don't want to know what I'm sweating, but I'm sweating.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
The swamp is open for business.
Swamp.
Yikes.
They should add that to the
They
list.
should add that to the
swamp,
list.
swamp.
Swamp.
It's technically not a swamp. It's a marsh.
It's wetlands. It's wetlands, okay?
Oh, man. You could hide a body in there.
We're going to have one of those no oil people come and protest around that area. That's how much it is right now.
Or City of Long Beach will come set up an oil rig right there.
Fucking tap into that shit. What is it with those no protest fucking guys going around and destroying historical shit? What does that make their case, dude? I think I've spoken about this before, but it pisses me off.
I feel like there's a deeper reason behind it, and I don't necessarily believe it's having to do with like the climate change and all of that. I just feel like, you know, the rewriting of history takes place every few hundred years, and that's kind of a part of it, is destroying, you know, what we know and
Right.
kind of, you know, rewriting everything and redefining the places, the things, and the people that kind of shaped what we know as history.
Yeah, but I still like my case in point, the Stonehenge. Why destroy Stonehenge? It's older than us. It doesn't belong to us. It belongs
It's
to
made of
humankind.
rocks. There's no oil.
But it's made of humankind. Why are you destroying that? Why are you going after paintings? Although I do support them destroying that King Charles painting. That thing was fucking like something from Ghostbusters 4 or something.
Okay.
The one I do understand is the golf course. The last week on the
Yeah.
golf tournament, there was a protest. I mean, golf courses take up a lot of space, but I absolutely enjoy them, and those people should not be on them. Anyway,
Good call.
I think it's because if you really break it down,
Break it down.
it's
my son's favorite song right now.
there's this subjective reasoning for what should be allowed and what shouldn't be allowed, but most of these people who are going to this extreme are like, they're not even compromising in their beliefs. It's like, it's my way or the highway, so I'm going to do what I want. And they go to these radicals, right? You know, they go to the radical extreme one way or the other, and then like they get so offended by something that logic and reason just goes out the window, and they just start doing stuff.
And in like times that we have right now, everything is so politicized, and like Jason just said, everything goes to the extreme. So however you want to define it, you know, whether it's colors or you know, left or right, or you know, whatever direction, like there's nothing kind of in the middle anymore. You have either one side or the other side, and there's no compromising, as he just suggested. There's no debating, there's no like logic and reasoning behind the majority of it. It seems like it's mostly emotions, and everyone kind of plays on whatever they feel at that moment.
Mm-hmm. The sad thing is, it doesn't matter which side you end up on. If you go too far, I think like our generation, we grew up with like learning to compromise, and it was funny because one of my coworkers today was like, "Oh well, I'm gonna hire, or I'm gonna offer my nephew a job," and they were like, "How much do I get out of it?" And that's such the like mindset of like this next generation. What do I get out of it? You know, and she's like $400, and then they're like 13. You know what I mean? $400 at 13. They go, I want 5. First of all, those are incredible negotiation skills, and I'm proud of that 13-year-old. But at the same time,
knows his worth.
yeah. But at the same time, you know that 13-year-old is
Does
going
not
to grow
worth
up to
that.
be 21, and then is going to be with the same attitude, and then they're going to quiet quit in like 3 days. So
This was a quiet quit.
it's a thing.
There's certain offices I know where a lot of people do that.
Yeah. Sometimes not so quiet.
Not so quiet quit, but
Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you. I'm out.
You looking at the new Ghost album over there?
Enrique's checked out. He's on his new Alienware.
I'm doing research, man.
On his laptop.
I'm adding stuff to the.
He's pressing buttons.
I'm adding stuff to the Miro board. Like I'm adding some books and some demonology books that.
So basically, he doesn't care about this episode. He just cares about the one that he's going to talk about later on.
No, you guys are saying some interesting stuff. I got nothing to add to
like
it.
What? Like what? Putting you on the spot. Like what?
Quiet quitting, dude. I was just having a lot of talks about that with people. See, you guys don't respect the process, man. I'm telling you, you know what? Fuck you guys.
Do your homework. Do your homework off the air.
You know what it is?
This is it. I ain't getting paid for it, so I do it now while working. That it's called multitasking. You know, I suck at it, so just let me cook, bro. Let me cook. All right, let me do my
cooking.
thing.
I mean, it's like 89 in here. You're definitely cooking.
It's getting really hot in here.
It's so hot.
It's getting hot.
Do you want to open the door? I don't care if it's
so
just
why
like
don't you
background
take your
noise.
clothes? I am.
It'll make for
so
a better
hot.
episode.
Oh, fuck you.
I want to take my clothes
I'm about to quit the
off.
Ouchcast.
You can't.
Sounds like someone I
Stuck
know.
in here.
Bro, you just quiet quit. What are you talking about? Just fucking don't show up. Just be
point.
like,
Good
do
point.
what George did. What are you talking about?
George quiet quit.
I'm
George
sorry,
quiet
he kind
quit.
of did.
No, he did quiet quit.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
man.
quiet quit.
He
It's
said,
gonna
"Be
suck.
quiet. I quit."
Brutal.
I love you, George, but you quiet quit. You quiet quitted us.
You're dead to me.
And I am a quit it.
Like, he went. It's like what's that movie? You know, I can't quit you.
I can't quit you, Johnny. No, wait, that's not.
No, fool, remember Humpback Mountain or whatever it's called? I called it Humpback Mountain.
Humpback Mountain.
Wait, what movie was that?
He fell asleep watching Free Willy and he had those dreams again.
Hey, I mean, if you think about it,
That's the
my
wrong
time-
shelf at the video store, man.
The-
Like, what do you mean?
the messing up.
You jerked off to the wrong video, dude.
You know what? I did not jerk off to that movie.
So what are the side effects of Ozempic? So watch out.
The fact that I don't even remember the name properly tells you that I really haven't watched it. So you can kiss my grits, bro. Okay?
Well, you quoted
Kiss
it.
all my grits.
You quoted it.
Well,
so I don't
who
know.
doesn't
Breakfast
remember that
time.
quote? That was like the joke. Like
I didn't. I just said Forrest Gump because I thought it was a
whenever
different
that movie came out, you guys remember there was like SNL made a skit about it. There was so many different skits about it where we were like, I can't quit you. Like the
What
whole
is it, like 16 Candles or something? What movie?
oh my god. You know what? You guys can go just
Go back to your demonology.
you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna go back to reading the Lower Key of Solomon.
There's a book.
Lower
what
key
is
or
it?
lesser key?
Lesser Key.
Lesser key.
No, the
Gotcha.
Lower Key.
It's a book
It's a
what?
music. It's a music
It's a
book.
paperback.
There's a book out there, Enrique. It's what is it? It's a symbology book of the occult and some other stuff. Really, really interesting book.
What's
I
it
highly
Tobin's
suggest it.
spiritual guide? Wait,
I can
that's-
send it to
Tobin's
you.
Spirit Guide, really, bro? It's like
Sailor Moon's Guide to Demons.
you know. Spoiler alert.
Powerpuff Girls over Sailor Moon. Okay?
We just
Facts.
created a cinematic universe with Ghostbusters. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Angel. Are we gonna pay that off?
Oh, thank you.
You know, one of the books that I actually want to read. It's the Goetia, right? The Lesser Key of Solomon, and then there's there's another one.
Goetia or Goetta?
Isn't it go? I think it's Goetia.
I don't know. I was asking.
I believe it's Goetia.
I was asking for a friend.
Yeah, it would be Goetia.
You know Gonisha?
Damn, HR talking like that? Whoa, okay, we're gonna have to get HR to come and talk to HR. Like we gotta get
I
the
talk to
HR
myself
inception.
all the time. Don't worry, we're good there.
Don't worry. I talk to Gonisha all the time. She be hanging out on 50 seconds. She cool.
I
you know
thought
what
she
I'm
was
saying?
over there on Fig.
Is that where they get? Is that where they get the word gonads from?
Huh?
Is that where they get the word gonads from?
No, it's
Gonisha?
Goku?
Goku.
That's where we got Roku.
Yeah.
Roku.
Okay, so on another tangent, have you guys seen those videos of people who, you know, it's a common thing now with streamers. They wear headphones so long that it actually indents their head. Like it deforms their head. It's no joke. It's the real
As I
truth.
slowly take the headphones off.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
The only thing is, I need to see a before and after.
Oh, it's real. It's
I've
real
seen
thing.
the video of the aftermath, but I didn't see the before to be able to do the comparison.
Yeah, no,
so
it's a real thing. But
It's-
so here's the thing, though. It's mostly just soft tissue that gets ruined. So you can actually you can fix it for the most part just by taking off headphones, not wearing them for a while, and then just massaging the head. But
you know what that
massage that head. But
that
other
means their brain is turning into mush, and then their head is so soft that it's able to be shaped by.
I'm guessing some handstands might fix this problem too. So
Oh,
there's multiple solutions.
You know what? Actually, yeah, that's it's no joke. That sleeping invertedly helps. It's weird. Modern problems, man.
I got you inverted.
Do you Angel? Do you really have my inverted?
It's inverted.
You have my
It's
inverted.
inverted.
Yeah.
We call those innies.
Well, I'm outie. 'Cause no thanks.
Jared, how you been though? Like, dude, we haven't really talked to you.
I've been good. You know,
Nice.
it's been
Smooth.
it's been too long. I haven't been in here in almost a year. It seems like
That long?
it's been a while. Yeah, at least last year, like 23, maybe late in the year.
That's how long we haven't invited him.
Yeah. I've been out that long.
Nah, dude, you've been
I think
working.
George was here
Yeah, no,
last.
you did.
I haven't.
I
haven't.
George was
now
still
you're
here
not
with
working.
you.
Yeah.
You know,
but yeah.
You've never recorded with us at the Ouchcast studio.
Yeah.
I have not. No,
It's always been here. That's true.
always here.
Always
Nowhere
queer.
else. Extra.
It's a joke.
You
Especially
have one
with-
track mind, bro. You know that?
Yeah, I know. And it's usually right to the gutter.
Like I make the comment of a movie,
Right to the gut.
and then you call me gay. Like for real?
I don't know what your humpback mountain thing. I have no idea.
What is that
By
stupid
the way,
movie
that's
called?
the
By the
name
way,
of this episode, Humpback Mountain. It really is Humpback Mountain.
well, I mean, if it was Wednesday, that would make sense. But it's kind of Thursday. We're on the other side of that hump, aren't we?
We're on the down slope.
Well, that's what's mountain.
I don't know what side of the hump we're on, but I don't want to be
don't
on it
count me
no
on
more.
This is
Or
Muffin
the
Top
humpy
Mountain.
side.
God, it's fucking hot.
I felt a breeze and I got excited. I was like, oh, yes.
That was me farting.
Yeah.
Oh.
At this point,
Keep it up,
it's
keep
a
it up.
welcome draft.
Jesus Christ. No, but yeah, you've been gone for a
Clearly,
while.
you had
Yeah.
corn for lunch.
Too long. You know, it's wild. Yeah, life kind of just keeps on chucking no matter what happens, and crazy stuff happened. I was released from my work, stating lack of a job or lack of work. So I was laid off. Coincided with a death in the family, and I really haven't started looking for work. Up until a couple weeks ago. So. The entire month of February, the first week of February, I was out and I haven't been working. And, coming up the way I did growing up, what I'm about to say is very foreign. But I've been closing Grandpa's estate, and that alone has just been basically a project in itself.
Of course.
It's, death brings out the worst and best in people, and you really see the true colors of everyone, which... it sucks, but at the end of the day, it's a relief to kind of understand where you stand in the circle that you kind of keep yourself around and everything else. So, just been doing that, and that property is 12,000 square feet. It's massive. There's a 40,000 square foot pool. It's huge.
Where's that located?
That's in Artesia.
On Artesia. Damn, dude.
That's so I've been doing that, and really nothing else. Started looking for work a couple weeks ago, and
Dude, you should rent that. You should rent that land out. Don't get rid of it.
We have to.
Why?
Since 2020, there's been 3 deaths in the family, and it was my wife's uncle, who was supposed to he was the youngest, supposed to take care of Grandma and Grandpa. Then Grandma died, and now Grandpa passed. So once Uncle passed, there was some stuff uncovered about the property, it was a reverse mortgage and some other stuff. And really,
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
yeah, really learning real estate a little bit more and understanding what, reverse mortgage really is a bank being able to buy a house for a lot cheaper than than anyone else
course.
can. So it's really sad situation. It's upwards of like $700,000 on the reverse mortgage.
Wow.
And then really learning the numbers and crunching the numbers has been tough and all of that sort of stuff. But ultimately, the property has to sell. But I'm going to win the lottery here shortly, and I will buy it. for a
Nice.
party. So
There you go.
Good for you. You're online for that too.
Why don't
huh?
you
Me
just
too.
rent it out to Elon?
you know what? It's a little bit too nice for him. I don't think I don't
gotcha.
think he's ready for that. But it does need a lot of work as far as the actual house itself. But it's a great party place. I mean, that's all that I'd known.
Speaking
there.
of party place, up here in Whittier, there's a place that they opened up as a party house that's been getting a lot of complaints up off what is it, the trail, the Turnbull Canyon?
Yeah.
There's a house that's been on local news, and all the neighbors are pissed because they're having parties all night. They keep calling the cops, and the cops are like, hey, well, we can't really do anything because Coincidentally, they're in an unincorporated area of Whittier, and it's only that block.
Nice.
So it's if you look at the incorporation,
Legal
and everything,
loophole.
yeah, it's that property
Is not their jurisdiction.
Yeah,
is not under the jurisdiction of anybody.
that's
Wow.
wild.
So it's a big thing that people are pissed off right now. It's called the Sierra something house or something like that.
So by
Oh, I would turn that into a club.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So
they party. They rent it out all the time to different parties every fucking weekend.
Yeah, and I mean, having a property like that has got to be, huge. It's better than Airbnb, better than anything else.
Yeah.
And to go
unless
along
you're
with
getting
that-
robbed, help, come! Oh, it's not our jurisdiction. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, you know what? You got 10 minutes before they show up anyway. You better be able to take care of yourself.
That's insane.
It's true. It's a fact.
So to go along with that, there was weddings at Grandpa's house. There were every holiday party was there, and I've had I had like my son's baby shower was there. We had like 100 people. So there's that place would be the party house. It's in Artesia, right by the Cerritos Mall. Like it's
If you had to assign
outrageous.
one song to the house,
it's got to be like some country song like Wagon Wheel or something from Darius Rucker. It's old or new Hootie and the Blowfish.
Yeah.
New
Yeah.
Hootie.
I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right. That's supposed to be more.
He sounds like every singer in the 90s.
Yeah.
There was a
Hell yeah.
there was a name for that. It was called the Warble.
Warble.
Yeah, that's what that voice. It's kind of like the that one popular kind of musical accent that people do now when girls sing. They sing it like with a certain like accent. All the more popular singers.
I
use
know
it.
what accent you're talking about. It's called crap.
I thought it was auto-tune, but
Do you believe in life after love?
Wasn't that like the first
That
big
was the first big one.
controversial like shares in
Yeah.
auto tune?
And then T-Pain did it. And then now everyone does it.
no way. I got to believe that Tina Turner, someone back
Nah,
then.
there's
they
no
could
way.
sing. They had to know how to sing.
No, there has to be some Motown
Cher
singers
could.
that...
No offense, Cher. She was a great performer, but a terrible singer.
Well, okay, so they've always, like, since the 80s, there's been ways to alter voices to fix it, but it's usually done manually. At least it was done manually until, like, the 90s when they started to be able to use, like, some machine learning. But it was very, like, the Cher used a specific technique that's used to this day, but now done through AI or through whatever machine that automatically does it. But
Yeah,
it
that's
basically
pitch
corrects.
correction.
Yeah.
I mean, and you had like the synthesizer and God, I don't even know, like, what is it, an air guitar? When the guys have like the tubes in their mouths.
Oh no, that's not a guitar.
What
That's-
is that? I don't even know what
that's
kind of
tube guitar.
instrument.
No, that
Yeah, like
um,
Peter Frampton. Wow, 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 wow.
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
called
Make it up.
box.
No, it's not the Vox.
That's called cool.
Talk box. Talk box.
I don't care
Yeah.
what
Talk
you
box,
do.
yeah.
Any man who has ever done that
You gotta-
is a lot
You got a
cooler.
tube in your mouth and you're
Immediately.
playing a guitar, you're the man.
Keytar.
We want the funk.
or Yamaha DG80. You guys remember those? You guys don't know what that one is?
No.
The DG80 is like a box with a fucking
Oh, yeah.
thing, and it's just you press the button.
Yeah,
and it does all the
you know
music
what?
for
If
you.
you didn't know about it, then all you have to do is watch Flight of the Conchords. And
Oh
you'll-
yeah.
Yeah.
They use one a lot. Yeah.
Well, he even
man.
talks about it in one of the songs. Remember when he's
yeah,
talking
boom
about?
and boom,
Yeah.
I'm
boom,
a
boom, boom,
hippopotamus. My rhymes are bottomless.
and then nothing. I fucking love that.
Best song ever.
All the shit is good.
I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes and that was it.
Okay, that's a good question.
Yeah.
What is like the best like ad lib song from a TV show that you've ever heard that like it sticks with you to this day?
Ad lib.
Yeah, like they're either making fun of a song that already existed or like it's like a spoof song where like they just came up with lyrics.
Suck on my salty balls.
No. Nightman.
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 That wasn't. Was that improvised though?
It was improvised, but like it was put into the show.
Oh, there's another one. We got Timmy and the Lord of the Underworld. Those guys are pretty good.
I like Alabama Man.
Which one?
Alabama Man.
Alabama. I don't know that one.
No, there's Stan Marsh. South Park's got a few of them.
South Park is right up there.
They got
Like those
quite a
guys.
few.
Now you're a man.
Manly
man.
Back to the pile.
Everyone has AIDS.
No, that's from Team America. Everyone has.
I'll count it.
No more Humpback Mountain, guys. Come on.
Yeah, no more humpback. Oh, well, how
So
about?
it's Brokeback Mountain, by the way. Okay, it's Brokeback.
And
either-
HIV. It's not AIDS. It's HIV.
Question. Okay, I don't need an answer to that question. Never mind. I was going to ask if you
Is it
ever saw-
Rawback Mountain? No, it's not Rawback.
Once again, that is the wrong shelf at the video store, Enrique. I'm not going
Whacking
on
it,
that.
jacking it, racking it back,
Ridgeback
whacking
Mountain.
it,
That
jacking
is
it, jacking it back.
Rip for Pleasure Mountain.
Ridgeback Mountain.
Mountain.
French Tickler Mountain.
French Pleasure Mountain.
The Squid-de-puss.
Oh, man.
The Shocktopus was
The
it?
Shocktopus. That's what it was.
Shocktopus Mountain. Shocktopus
Shocktopus Mountain.
How many have summited that mountain?
Too many.
2.
It's called, it would be a slippery mountain and nobody be able to climb that shit.
It would be
Okay.
a sticky mountain.
Oh,
Find a way. Someone's got to find a way.
That's
Maybe
where-
I bet that's what George is
Yeah, I
out
was gonna say
doing
that's
right
where
now.
George is at.
He's on a quest
We lost him
to
at the
climb
base
that
of the mountain.
mountain.
Guys,
he's on an
it's not
expedition.
flat.
It's not flat.
So gross! I'm jumping off the edge soon.
Help! I've gone into orbit. Wait a minute. How's that possible? If not, there wasn't circular planet.
I hit the firmament.
Sorry, George.
They
Not
think-
sorry.
George doesn't listen.
I know he
Well,
does.
he does. He listens like 6 months later.
Yeah,
Remember?
this-
But that's what he told us.
It's gonna be my daughter's 15th birthday. And he's like, motherfuckers.
What you say about me?
That episode
10
from
years
last
ago.
June.
He's going to
10
be like,
years
you
ago.
guys are still recording, aren't you? Like, you son of a...
So when's the next recording?
George, you earned this.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Nah,
But
we
you know
we
the
do this
rule.
out of love.
You know the rule. If you ain't here or you walk out of the room, you're getting it.
You
Next
ain't
time
here,
he
you're
has to
queer.
record in here.
We can't quit you, George.
I can.
Humpback.
I did.
Sorry.
We didn't quit him. He quit us. Remember that. He left us.
He left us. You're dead to us. So besides sad stuff, what else have you been up to?
Hanging out with my son, my wife, really focusing on my little family I got, and just golfing. I've been golfing a lot. Really spent a lot of time.
I've been wanting to get into it. I wanted to go to the Top Golf that's right here in the corner.
Oh,
Top
you
Golf
guys
is
went.
overrated.
You guys
It's
went.
fun.
Let's talk
It's
about
expensive.
your experience at Top Golf.
I enjoyed it. I don't know shit about golf. I played it when I was younger and I liked it, but then no one went with me to play, and then I just got rusty and I fucking suck at it, but I have a lot of fun doing it.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
You-
I keep smacking the people next to me. Oh, sorry. But it's the best.
I
What
thought
about you, Doyle?
I thought the regular range was better than Top Golf.
I
Top
like
Golf
Top
was
Golf.
kind of like
I just think it's expensive.
that's where all
for what it
the
is.
hype is, and like the douchebag with like the $6,000 club goes to show off his club, and he tries to have like some bimbo with him who doesn't even want to golf, and she's like on her phone the whole time. I'm good. I don't want to really even be around those people because they just like make a big spectacle. While at the same time, if you actually go to a range, you have like people who are minding their own business.
Hey, the chicken nachos
bitter
are pretty
party
good
of
at Top
one.
Golf.
Bitter party of one.
Yeah, that's the weird part. But the food and everything is what does it for me.
Yeah.
Like I still take my own golf clubs. Like I don't use the shit they have there because they're literally shit.
They are.
And I swing too hard, so I walk in and I'm one of those guys that has my own clubs and exactly what Doyle's
You were
talking
just
about.
discussing. Wow.
Everything Doyle just said is me. All of it.
Doyle, anything to add?
Anything
Tiny
else,
ball.
Doyle? I have.
Doyle,
I just
what's your
bought
thought
this
about
giant
teachers?
truck,
What's your
lifted, big tires.
Doyle?
Little
What's
balls.
what's your thought on atheists and teachers? Go. I'm just saying, if you want to piss off everyone on the Ouchcast,
Everyone.
you started with Jared.
Yeah,
I feel like
I'm angry, so angry. But I mean, really, just enjoying the time off I have, and hanging out and being myself and getting to know myself again. Especially
a lot of jerking off.
not
Got it.
partaking in the devil's lettuce. That part has been
Eye-opening.
cleared. It's clear. It's much more clear. Life's clear.
Clearly
Like,
now the weed is gone.
oh no, it's still there. There's a lot still there, but I can definitely understand how I was overdoing it and all of that sort of stuff. So it's brought some clarity into my life. It's brought some other stuff, and to go along with that, I've been on the job search now, and it's really eye-opening at all the opportunities that are showing themselves.
Yeah, I'm in the same market, so.
You know what, you guys? I've been meaning to ask because I feel like this is just me, and this is like totally off topic, but have you guys noticed how crappy food has been lately?
Yes.
It's because they can't hire people to work on it.
I mean,
We literally-
everywhere I go, food is terrible.
Shrinkflation as well.
So we just had a
Exactly. There's a lot of transition in the way food is being made, and even like, okay,
Did you just say our food is trans?
I did. It's identifying
Non-trans
as like
fat.
not
No
good.
trans fat.
It's identifying as not delicious.
No, so
do you cut or tuck?
I'm going to answer this question. I am uncut. I just happen to be uncut, so I got that extra skin. So I'd probably tuck. I think I would.
Magma land.
I'd be like, I would be like
Tucker from now on.
I'd be like, well, sure, call me Tucker Hurlsome. I don't know.
No,
I would be
Tucker
like
Calzon.
yeah, Tucker Carlson. I would be like, what's his name? Like Buffalo Bill. I'd be like, no, would you?
Baby.
Like, would you? No,
It puts the lotion on or it gets the hose again.
It's like, would you fuck me? I fuck me.
I fuck me.
I fuck me hard.
Inagata Davina.
Goodbye, horses.
Do you think I'm sexy?
Come on, baby, let me know.
Well, it would be nice if I could touch your body.
No, are you singing
No,
the
not
original or are you
everybody.
singing the Limp Bizkit
Got a lot of
version?
money, but I do.
Which do you prefer?
I bet it would be nice. No, I like when he does. He's like, I bet it would be nice. He does it like in that whole little like trying to do in a twang.
We need a red hat. Someone needs to wear red hat and sing that.
There's a great clip of Fred Durst like a few years back because he's totally embraced the whole Limp Bizkit thing, and so he's doing a concert, and it's huge, by the way, huge show. So these guys are like kind of back in the sense like in terms of like people accepting him. So he's doing the show, and he's dressed like normal, and somebody throws a red hat into stage while he's
I've seen it. Yeah.
and I forget if it's like I did it for I forget what song he's doing it, right? Or Give Me Something to Break, whatever the song says that. And as he's singing, he picks up the hat, and it's like he's singing to the hat, dude. It's crazy. I don't know why, but I really dug that, dude. I gotta find it and send it, but it's great.
There's another show of them all dressed up in cowboy getup, and it's amazing.
When
It's
he came out
hilarious.
like an old man was pretty good.
Yeah,
though.
that and like they're bringing on a bunch of like up and coming punk too, like around touring with
Yeah.
them, which is amazing to give back to the up and comers like that. And even though they are big, but just seeing them kind of carry some smaller acts with them is really cool.
Speaking of shitty musicians from the 90s, that guy that sings that Butterfly song just died.
I
He was
heard-
40
From
peace.
Crazy Town?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, fuck, one hit wonder. Who
Come, my
gives a
lady.
shit?
Come, my lady.
Yeah,
Sugar
it
butterfly.
was-
You're the butterfly, sugar, baby.
I don't fucking care. The song sucks.
It's all right.
unfortunate.
Rest in
It's
peace.
a good song.
It's-
It was generically
die of?
good.
You know what?
Probably drugs. I
It
don't
earned
know.
its spot in history.
I heard that he was getting sober and trying to figure it out, but I mean I don't know exactly.
That's
Well,
the
that's what
circumstances
killed
Smash
were.
Mouth guy died of.
Oh, and that's what Chris Cornell died in. Freaking what's his name? The dude from STP from Son Temple Pilots.
Scott
Like they're
Wayman.
all figuring it out, and they just like that's life, man.
Because you
You know-
can't
you know what
figure it
sucks?
out.
When
Once
Scott-
you try to quit drugs cold turkey, look at what happens when a person's on like antidepressants and then they just quit cold turkey. They like flip out and their body's like, nope, I can't handle it, and then they snap and they stuff happens.
It's like right now, I need air conditioning. And I'm about to
Angels,
snap.
he quit cold turkey right now, and he's going crazy.
I'm fucking
Where's
about
the
to
cold
die.
turkey at? I need it. Need that hair blowing.
But
Cold
wait,
turkey air.
I want to go back to the food subject because you were getting somewhere with that question, weren't you? Like I
No.
went to a.
I had no point. But
You know what? I got nothing to add to this
I'm
conversation. Then
interested in hearing where you're going.
No,
I,
he
wa-
has
I
something
got, I
good
got,
to
a,
talk
I got a
about.
little bit to go along with that. I just had a conversation like a couple nights ago about the food and everything else, and it's almost to the point where if you go to like a fast food joint, Jack in the Box or something like, you're gonna spend as much as you are like if you go and sit down at like not like a full down like sit down restaurant, but if you go to like the
Denny's.
Habit or like something that's a little bit like a step above, you're gonna spend little bit like the same amount or a little bit more just to go through the drive-thru.
That's a fact.
Which is insane to me because
and then the portions are so small now that it's even fucking worth it.
Right, and it's almost like if you're gonna go out to eat and spend, it's almost like $40 is gonna feed 2 people no matter where you go, and that's crazy to think about.
Where's my Taco Bell's 49, 79, 59-cent menu from back in the day, dude? I fucking miss that shit.
Nah.
And even if you go to the stores and you buy something like, let's say like frozen burritos or something, now they're like half the size that they used to be. My iPhone's bigger than them now.
It's expensive.
Yeah,
that's all it is. It's hard to buy the ingredients. It's expensive, and places are trying to figure it out. So they're making food smaller. You called it the shrinkflation,
I
but
have
also
a conspiracy theory to go along with it after you.
Stop cutting up Enrique. I want to hear what he has to say.
shut
Sorry,
up. No,
I
you
said
don't. You
this.
don't care.
Not really. Go on.
your job?
No, not really.
Microphone. Mute the microphone.
I can't.
Can I just compliment you on your lack of boobs today, Angel?
Hey.
Yeah, it's happening.
Dude.
They're still there though. It's just
No,
saggy.
they're there. Everything's just like down. I've lost so much that everything's just like flowing.
There's no milk in them. That's what it is because you got
powder.
you're combating
Powder
that
milk
shrink.
right now.
That's the shrinkflation you're worried about, bro.
Hopefully you don't have all that loose skin and look all
I
gross
am.
and scary.
I'm gonna have to put like elastic bands around it. To,
You
like,
won't
tighten
Don't
it.
lie. Yeah, that's how you got here. You fucking just flap those things. You just like
like a flying raccoon.
You
I
won't
was
need
like
a Halloween
Rocky.
costume.
If I'm Rocky, you're Bullwinkle, dude.
I don't know, Rocky.
Hey, at least I don't have to fucking use a Zempic to do it.
well, you know.
I mean, no, you use it properly. I'm just
I
saying.
do.
Shots
I
fired.
put it on my
No,
dick.
I'm not saying for dick.
Limp.
Mash it up and line it up on her ass, right?
My wife was telling me something called Ozempic bobblehead syndrome for the people that are not supposed to use it, like the celebrities and stuff. If you notice, you could tell who's on Ozempic because
Really?
they get this like Bratz doll body with a big old head like a bobblehead.
What?
And she was showing me examples, and if you look it up online, yeah,
Give me
Ozempic bobblehead. Kylie Jenner is one of them. She was on Ozempic, so it's on there.
She always had a big head though.
That's what I said, but no,
That whole
they're
family
shrinking.
has big heads.
They give big heads too.
That's how they made their money. This episode is brought to you by the Kardashians.
This episode is brought to you by Ray J.
I hit it.
That's where your raw back mountain comes from.
Raw back mountain.
Wow.
You guys remember on Parks and Recreations, like, oh, let's talk about famous comebacks.
Yeah. Kim Kardashian?
No, they're like they
man.
go down the line of like Rocky, you know, and then they like, and Kim Kardashian, she goes, well, and he goes, yeah, well, you know, she got some cum on her back, and everyone just starts laughing.
What? She had some on her back, yeah. Fucking hilarious. Yeah, those fucking outtakes are the best, dude.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear them doing a spin-off of The Office?
No.
It's called The Paper.
And who's like it focusing on?
God.
Because you can't call it a spin-off unless you have like somebody from
Right.
Michelle
Well,
in that, right?
Parks and Recs was a spin-off of The Office. It's the same premise. It's like supposed to
But
be...
it's not a spin-off.
It's a spin-off.
No.
Look it up.
It's not.
Look it up.
I
It's a
guarantee you it's
spin-off.
not.
Look it up.
I'm gonna look it up, but it's not a spin-off.
It's a
It's a
spin-off.
derivative, but it's not a spin-off.
Well,
it has nothing to do with the Office world. There's no characters in it from the Office. There was no a spin-off. I'm gonna tell you right now, a spin-off is when there's a character that usually transitions. Yes, I'm saying transitions that from that show into the other or introduces it. Okay.
I thought a spin-off was something that happened on Brokeback Mountain.
I identify as a sequel.
That's
I identify as a spin-off.
That's a prequel, guys. It's a prequel.
There's spin-offs. There's backdoor pilots.
Yeah, all of them.
I'm a backdoor man. Yeah.
All of them involve like some connection to the original show.
What do you mean all
Parks
of
and
them?
Recreation has none of that.
The character Anne was supposed to be Karen, by the way. It's played by the same Rashida Jones.
They should spin off Workaholics.
I love that show.
It's one of the best shows.
I'd leave it alone.
Yeah, they should leave it alone though.
You need something new and just.
They gotta come up with
Continue
something new.
to- yeah,
no more spin-offs.
just
No more
keep-
reboots. No more
Have you guys
revisits.
well, that's all
noticed
everything is.
There is nothing new.
No.
Nothing is new. All the blockbusters of the summer We don't even do
Let me,
blockbusters.
let me just point out. Let me just point out that Enrique has gone down a rabbit hole. And he's looking up to see if Parks and Rec is a spinoff of The Office.
That's why I get quiet because I fact check.
Go.
Okay, bro. Parks and Recreation is not a spin-off of The Office. Not.
Source.
Not. But it does. It does
Source.
share a similar mockumentary format. Source is Time Magazine, dude.
Which one?
I need a month and a year.
I need specific. Who's the
Okay, you
reporter?
flat earther.
Fake
Cite
news.
your source. Cite your source.
Cite your
I
source,
saw the
man.
cliff. I saw the end of the cliff.
You can't go to Antarctica.
You jag off. It says here. It says here
spin
like
off.
Parks. You spin off. Parks and Recreation creator Craig Daniels and Office writer Michael Schur originally considered making Parks and Recreation a spin-off, but ultimately decided it would not. That it would work better as a standalone series. So Parks and Recreation premiered on NBC 2009. So it's not a spin-off. It was thought of, but remember, a spin-off has to have a character from the original show transition into that show. They have to be part of it. That's when it's a spin-off, or when it references that world in some way, like either through like the maybe in universe companies, shows, whatever, but it has to be connected.
I think I found a thought of the
not funny.
the perfect show for a spinoff.
Do it in post.
Do it in post.
No, you're like, fuck you, I'm doing it live.
We need a live action celebrity deathmatch remake.
Oh, hell
There
yeah.
we go. That's the only one you can spin off.
no?
No. Oh no.
God, it's fucking hot.
You know, my friend Lewis always gives me shit for like all the sound effects that we run. He goes, "What do you guys think you are? You're a radio show?"
Maybe.
Yeah, why not?
I laugh, dude. I'm like, "Shut up, man." No, I don't tell him that. I'm like, "No, it's funny. It's good."
What does he not like about the show?
No, he's just
bitter.
jealous
He's
because
just
he's not
bitter he's
here.
not back.
Because he can't be back
Did
because
you really just
he works
ask
on the
what does he
weekday.
not like about the show? I think the shorter list was what do you like about the
Yeah,
show?
yeah,
He
yeah.
likes Enrique. That's it.
No, he likes you, bud.
Oh,
That's cute.
Oh, he
Friends.
can't quit you.
I wish it was
How many
mutual.
of us have them?
Lewis, you're not invited. Oh my god.
Okay.
Feelings might be hurt.
I just heard him finish.
That's why I took you. What is that?
Okay.
Belcher?
I think he says smooches.
Oh, smooches.
I'm gonna leave that one to the Squid Squad out there. What do you
Smooches,
think that
booches.
was?
Yeah, find that on the Discord.
You know what's funny? We haven't talked to the Squid Squad in like 10 episodes.
We haven't talked to the Squid
Probably
Squad
since-
at all. What are you talking about?
What you mean? There's like a fourth wall here of squiddies.
Oh, we should go on Discord.
All 5 of you. Let me see. Hold on. Do we have anything
Sorry.
from them?
I thought we retired that in season 3.
Right?
There was a season 3. We
Haven't
jumped
you-
to season 4.
Haven't
We
you
just-
seen the numbering that Angel put on Spotify? This is season 4. We're literally
Yeah.
in season 4 right now.
Yeah, but we never had a season 3. We just
Well-
like episode 76 to season 4.
If you
I
didn't
decided
know,
to change it so we can actually keep track. when
Yeah,
we
that
fucking quit.
actually was a really smart
the
move.
number 3
because-
is now racist, so we're not allowed to use it.
Wait.
How come?
Why is number 3 racist?
It's HR says so. That's why.
No, but HR has to
Well,
clear up
that
why-
makes sense
like
to me.
everything
I-
else, just
seems-
like everything else, it's offensive for some
Seems
reason.
legit.
Nowadays, I believe it.
Hey,
God damn it.
Oh, Lord. This racism is killing me inside.
Sounds like a
watched,
tin can.
Was that Chappelle?
Yeah.
I saw who was it? It was Rogan talking about the skit with Chappelle. You have some great New York tits. Giving out ribbons on the strip in the middle of Times Square.
So I almost did the same thing at Dodger Night. We went to Dodger Night and it was
Oh, no.
Pride Night, and we were giving out the Yass Award because there were some sassy sisters.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Broke back.
It's too hot for me to think.
You know, the craziest thing about this heat is that right now we are all sitting here willingly sweating every toxin that we've ingested in like the last 6 months out, and I don't feel any healthier. I feel like I'm gonna die.
I feel like I'm on one of those sweat lodges.
You do that. You just came from one.
Yeah.
This
What is it, Temazcal?
Well, that's and by the way, it wasn't a sweat house; it was a bath house. Okay, and you know those things were illegal back in the '80s, but
Wait.
you're bringing them back.
Wait,
I got an
why
idea.
the house
Them
while
back.
we got all these clothes on then.
if we all legally, I mean, if we all reach to the ceiling right now, this will legally become Beachroom yoga.
I think you meant to say Vikram, but yeah, Bikram. Vikram.
Is it Vikram?
I know. Let's get
Beaker, you're.
let's get what's his name? Elias. I mean, say to come down and tell us about Vikram.
Isaiah. Oh boy.
That was
No comment.
possibly one of the last episodes I listened to. No offense.
Wow, you haven't been listening.
I-
Wow.
So wait a minute, you didn't,
In
you
all
weren't
fairness,
digging the thing about orgies?
I
and,
had.
like,
Well, I talked.
That's
I
that's the episode that scared Jerry away.
Nothing scares
That's
You
me
missed
away.
out on all the best stuff afterwards that would scare you away.
My wife listened to it. She's like, "You're not allowed to go over there anymore."
Polyamorous, get over here. Can't hang
Baby,
out with
I love
these
you. I'm
people.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
We've got a polyamorous guy. We got some guy talking about humpbacks over here. It's- yeah.
Hey, you're not allowed in the ocean anymore, are you, Enrique?
No comment. You know, the ocean's a safe place to be nowadays.
It's always wet.
The heat is affecting you. Sorry.
The astronauts in
The
the
heat
ocean.
is on.
That's above, so below.
I was just talking with friends about how polluted the waters like in Long Beach.
We
and
were
Myrtle
gonna.
Beach.
We were actually gonna go to the beach next week, but they just said not to get in the water. It's very,
Yeah,
very
you
polluted.
You know what's
Yeah.
wild
At
too?
Long
is-
Beach?
Everywhere.
You were gonna
all the
you were
coasts.
gonna go in Long Beach?
No, not Long Beach. We're
Oh.
gonna go to just like I don't know, like Venice
Huntington or
or something.
Hermosa?
Yeah, or Posta Chica.
You'd
or
have to
something.
go a little far out
Yeah.
to get
Far
there.
out.
You go
Yeah.
far out, and then you can fucking get
So
sharks.
far out. One of the
Yeah.
one of the crazy things is the city of Long Beach set up aqua playgrounds right there, like on what is it, Ocean. So the Long Beach has like shit for kids to play in.
They have
but
the-
all the
they
water's
ha-
polluted.
They have
with
the
all
lagoons.
the islands.
Yeah, they have the lagoons as
Yeah.
well. Which
But, I mean, that's
or
like-
down in Horny Corner.
That's nasty.
Horny
That
corner,
water-
we're horny corner.
That
Horny
water
corner
is so
in Long Beach.
stagnant. I would not touch it.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't
would-
let
I
my
would.
kid in it. I wouldn't do any of that.
I wouldn't
stuff
want
down
to go to
like-
Horny
would-
Corner
you would
and
get
touch
that
it either.
fucking monster from Swamp. What is it from Creepshow 2? Remember that thing?
there. No.
Oh, never mind.
Are you talking about like that raft?
The raft one, yeah.
The Stephen King one?
Oh, man.
You know, okay, dude, this is a weird thing because like I don't talk about that movie ever. That movie kind of freaked me out. And just yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, I was watching a YouTube video like talking about that, comparing it to the book, and because I've never read the short story that it came from, and apparently the short story is great. Like it's very existential and stuff. But here you are bringing it up. That's so weird to me. Like that happens a lot to me.
That happens a lot lately.
There will be a
It-
third incurrence, and then that is your confirmation.
You know, I've been reading a lot of demonology stuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Remember, the number 3 is racist.
The number
Yes.
6 is also racist.
It's
because
double-
it's divisible
double
by
racist.
3.
Twice as
It's
twice as
divisible
racist.
by
Twice
3.
is racist.
We don't even talk about 9. We don't need to bring that up.
3 is the
3, 6, 9, nigga, 5.
2 is okay.
2 is okay. 2 is just half.
So other than Jason, do either of you have fears of the ocean?
I do.
I do.
I have.
Hell yeah.
I have a fear of sharks. I always have.
Wait.
It's so bad that I think I've talked about it on the show.
Wait.
That
No
let me-
sharks. And
No, you
Tiger
guys are just going to
sharks.
skip over the fact that he said besides me?
Well, no, because that checks out.
Well,
So
women,
I
can
mean,
you
he's not
swim?
wrong. It's just, we just skipped over it like we
Doyle.
were going to talk about it.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Well, then what's the fear?
Whatever's in the water.
When was the last time you were in the ocean, Jason?
Huh?
When was the last time you were in the ocean?
Last summer.
Bullshit.
You know what I did last summer.
Ocean things. Duh.
I don't like swim like out to the buoys, but like,
What are we in a lake?
Well,
Buoys?
if you go out far enough, especially in Long Beach, there's like markers
That's
so
your
that
first,
you know
that's
how
your
to
first
go.
problem. You're swimming in Long Beach.
That explains a lot.
Number 1, you're swimming in Long Beach.
that's why you had that third eye.
Yeah, it grew out of my back.
Yeah.
The brown eye.
That one opens
Brown
up real
eye
quick.
girl.
Out of my back, not backside. Brown leg.
So you have fear of sharks. I mean, how much time have you actually spent in the water? Have you seen sharks like around you when you're swimming? Have you experienced like any of that?
No, I've snorkeled in Hawaii. I've gotten big fish around me, and that's okay. It's just something about sharks. They just fucking freak me out. I know, it's fine.
I'm it's like got this picture of Angel like floating in the water and all these fish, and it's all like that beautiful music from like some Disney show coming on, and he's just like, it's a circle.
I got a
Funny
picture.
enough,
It's a circle.
I had long hair when I was doing it, so I looked like a mermaid.
No, dude.
In Hawaii.
Guys, can I tell you guys, like, Angel's
Live
long hair
action
was
Hawaii.
majestic. It was majestic. He had like that wavy black hair, dude. It was majestic, man.
Except for when it was all matted and sticky from.
Well, shit, when were you going in on him, bro?
He had a popsicle one time and he was standing there and there was like a stick sticking out of his hair. It was terrible.
I think
Fell
you're
asleep with gum in his mouth. And it was all over after that.
dude. You're mistaking me. You're mistaking me for Ray.
Oh, man.
So you scared of sharks? What are you afraid of to go in the ocean?
Yeah,
Anything?
sharks, man. Sharks scared the shit out of me. Like, I don't know, like, so anytime I go like far. Okay, so here's the thing. I used to actually swim like in the ocean out to the buoys and back. Like this was back in after high school. I wanted to be a surfer and I tried, but I just never could like really get it down. But I tried, and so I'd go out there and I really didn't have any thought of it. But it just sort of like most irrational things, it just kind of creeps up on you. I think I might have just fallen into the water, and I could have sworn I felt something like kind of slither by me. Probably could have been seaweed for all I know, but that feeling stuck with me, and over the years it just turned into this kind of fear of like sharks. Now I've seen like footage of sharks. I've seen all the newscasts, and how it's gotten worse and worse and worse. And so the rational fear has gotten worse. Mind you, I love the ocean. I love going to the ocean. I like being on boats. I would love to go scuba diving, but I know that I would have like that moment where I'd have to really talk myself into it. But I'd want to do it. But anyways, yeah, sharks, man, sharks.
That's crazy.
Mine
It's a
is so
bitch.
bad. Mine is so bad that I seriously had for years, and I'm not. I have to say it out loud, and it's embarrassing to say, but I've mentioned it before. I've had a fear so bad about sharks ever since I was little, just in general, where I thought that the ball pits had water underneath, and I seriously pictured a shark down there.
Oh man,
That's how severe my fear was of
that's
sharks
wild. Well,
when I was
like
a kid.
the phobias, like those are widespread, especially of sharks in the ocean and all. Like, there's a lot of people that are afraid of that. And to burst your bubble a little bit, they closed Sunset Beach because of a shark sighting a couple days ago. Anyway,
Sunset, right? That's
They
the
always
one
open
by
them, though. They always open them.
by
By
Malibu,
South-
where
no,
all the
no,
by
south of Seal Beach.
by Seal
South
Beach.
of Seal Beach.
It's right next to Seal Beach.
in between
wow.
Huntington and Seal Beach, or
Okay.
Bolsa Chica and Seal Beach, Sunset Beach.
okay.
So yeah, there's been, especially recently. So like right out of high school, I was considering going to Scripps and being a marine biologist and all this other bullshit, just because I love the ocean. Obviously, like there's a healthy fear there, but it's just the fear of the unknown. It's not really like a specific fear of the sharks or anything like that, because there's a number of different things that'll get you. So
They're cracking.
Barracuda.
mostly crackers, not Kraken.
Those two,
But
Somali and butt pirates.
yep, those will get you
Oh,
too in the
Jesus
ocean.
Christ. Bend over.
They want your
Jesus
booty.
Christ.
Arr.
Tis the R Mountain.
I want your arse.
Whoa.
It's the hard R mountain R.
You're gonna need another
Come,
patch other than the
matey.
one on your eye.
Come, matey, on my tits, sire.
I have a hook.
And my axe. No, I'm kidding. There's something else.
So like what I learned how to surf when I was like 8, and ever since I've been in the water basically ever since. I mean, I haven't been in the water in the past few years just because I'd rather golf than go surfing or bodyboarding. But I've seen sharks. I've caught sharks. Even off of the piers, like
I've ate shark.
Newport Pier, Huntington Pier. Like I've seen sharks get caught all the time, from threshers to even like small makos, which is wild to think of. And
huge.
like there's mass, like right out the oil rigs right off of Bolsa Chica and Sunset. Like there's huge makos. There's makos. There's blues. Now there's a bunch of white sharks because California they were protected and all this stuff. So the
Did they
population.
kick all the brown sharks out?
Hey,
They had to. They had to.
They're all in Florida now.
They keep stealing hubcaps. You know, the other thing that I was they were making fun of me because I brought it up in another episode, but you know the blue hose. those fucking trip me out. You know, they say that no one knows what's down on some of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're like, yeah, exactly, same little titters, and I'm like, dude, a blue hole, and they're like, oh, I got your blue hole.
I mean, with the ocean, it's so much unknown. Like, man has only explored 10%. So if you think of how vast everything is, and then how deep everything is, especially like Marianas Trench and all this other stuff, like you start studying the topography of the ocean and all this other stuff, you realize there is a whole nother world that we have no idea about.
Whole new world.
I knew you were gonna go there. I just knew it.
Just don't mention it to George. He'll think there's Aquaman is down there. And that's gonna be a whole fucking thing.
We'll just make sure that the cliff he jumps off of has
enough water.
There's no water over there, so he'll be okay.
All right, cool.
So, Angel, would you rather eat goat's balls or Matter Baby?
What the fuck? Where's that coming from?
Just answer the question.
Neither.
Please repeat.
Would you
Please say
rather
goat balls.
eat goat balls or Matter Baby?
What's the matter, baby?
Yeah.
Nothing, sugar. What's the matter with you?
There it is. Jesus Christ.
That Brokeback Mountain's wearing off on you. I can tell.
You know the funny part is she got real quiet for a long time, and that's what she came back with. You were like, "What's the matter, baby?"
You know why? Because I had to sell it, and
So-
also I
so-
had to like not laugh while I say, because I tend to laugh at like I can't finish jokes. I laugh through them. It's
Enrique,
bad.
I'm gonna be honest. You could have been a pimp. I
Ah,
heard the way
Let
you.
me,
I heard the way your voice changed.
like,
What? So
nothing,
Enrique,
sugar.
what are
What's
you
the
doing
matter
after this
with
podcast?
Not you.
not you.
Damn it!
Let me see the back of your hand real quick. Let me see. Is your pimp hand strong?
I'm all
Okay.
bruised right now.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is it over
got that
yet?
goon hand.
It's fucking hot. I can't deal with this.
Oh, that's it. We quitting?
No.
Are we quite quitting, or are we just loud quitting?
No, we're not near it yet.
Quit.
Oh man, you
I ain't no quitter.
I blame
handle
Gary.
it, bro. It's all good.
Just
We
a little-
we grew
just
up
a
with no
little
AC.
heat. Yeah. Don't
you
you remember
remember?
being outside?
Dude, I remember your place, dude.
I mentally blocked that
in
from
summer,
existence,
dude, your house was fucking sweaty and
Sweaty
nasty.
balls.
You know, growing up, none of us had AC. We all had fans on
Yeah.
anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, but we don't even have a fan on.
Turn the fan off. We can save electricity.
Come, my baby. Come, my baby.
Hear my
It's so hot.
sugar,
I can't.
baby.
There's no AC. It's too hot.
Oh, I'm sweating. I got sweaty balls and sweaty armpits and sweaty breasts.
Yes, the breasts are sweaty.
Breasts.
I got a wet T-shirt contest going on. I'm wearing a white shirt. What am I doing?
Okay, nobody look at the headlights.
Jesus Christ.
Your blinkers are on.
You saw my blinker, bitch.
Let me over.
I'm trying to use my hand signals. What are you doing?
Hand signals. Oh.
So what you got coming up for the rest of
Hands
summer?
across, remember, in Beer Fest, hands across America.
And beer. Have you listened to that episode? No, huh?
Frustrating.
Broken
No, I
Lizard
don't.
episode? God damn you, Jerry.
Frustrating.
That one-
You're
that
failing
one
HR. We're going to have to
broken.
fire
I-
We're going to
HR.
have to fire HR.
No,
know
we're
what?
not.
I'll
It's
catch
better
up.
for us
I'll
if
catch
HR
up.
doesn't,
I'll catch up and I'll write all you bastards up. Don't worry.
See? That's what
I'll write everyone up. I'll leave you voicemails and I'll make sure you all know how bad of people you are. Yeah.
Okay.
So what are you doing after this?
You
Enrique?
got-
you got to spit on that thing. Hawk to it.
okay, so I kept seeing Hawk and then Tua, and I didn't get it because I just kept reading it, and I was like, okay. Then it was like I was trying to find out about those definitions that you sent us, and then I went on a website to try to figure out what phantom tax was. Okay, for anyone out there who doesn't know what a phantom tax,
What is it?
it is when a friend steals your food, basically.
What's the origin to that, though?
Yeah, I don't get it. I get Riz, but I don't get
There
Phantom
was-
Tax. I
there
get
was a-
Womp Womp, and
I get one.
I even get Bussin'. I mean, dude, that's old school, by the way. But
A lot
Bussin',
of that stuff is not really as new as you think, and
Yeah.
they're like, those French fries, phantom tax.
But what is a phantom? Like, what
A
does it come from?
phantom tax.
Yeah, but I know about it. Like,
It's like when
I
people say
don't want to live
finna.
in this planet
Yeah.
anymore.
Yes,
Got it.
It's not really original, but it was a streamer, and there was someone on the stream eating food. He stole the food and said it's a phantom tax, and then it went like viral because people aren't original and they just copy stuff that we did. Like
I
10
don't
years
want to
ago.
live in this planet anymore.
hey, what's that?
Yeah, phantom
right.
tax.
Just say tax. Don't grab it. I don't know.
Hey,
Just
you gonna
flip
finish
it.
that?
Yeah.
It's mine now.
It's still funnier when you go my germs.
Yeah,
there
my
we go.
germs is
That's the
better. Yeah,
original.
that's
That's
what my
like-
germs.
It's like I spit on that thing.
The stuff you learn like on the internet.
That's mine now. I spit on that thing. It's mine now.
It's mine. Hot to spit on that thing. It's mine.
Can't claim it. It's me.
Back up, Julio. It's mine.
That's my dick, Antonio. God, I wish I was.
My dick.
My dick.
I wish I was on the Broken Lizard episode. I'm not gonna lie. I absolutely love.
Is that
both
why
of
you haven't
those.
watched
was
it?
alright.
All three of those movies? Club what is it? Club Dread.
Paddle Cruisers, Starship Troopers,
Star Dread, basically.
Super Troopers,
Super Troopers.
Beer Fest, Club Dread, Slam and Salmon,
So the three
And
of
the
those
new
movies.
one, Quasimodo.
Quasimodo, which was terrible. Quasi.
I'm still waiting for the Weed Fest to come out.
It's not gonna
I'll
happen.
be waiting for that
It's not
forever.
gonna happen.
all the potheads died.
They're doing Super Troopers 3 though.
Yeah, they're definitely working on that. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to do like the Weed Fest. Though,
I hope they do.
I think they might.
I hope they do. I
I'm gonna
love the
be
way that
honest.
Tank died, and then afterwards Tank appears. Is like, can you call me Tank? Okay. Never mentioned again. That's great.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
That's called
my,
good writing.
my son's been
All
all
right,
over
now.
these Disney Dorable characters, and he
little
recently
ones?
got Ursula. So I was like, "Come in, Ursula! Come on, Ursula!"
You mean Lizzo?
Mm.
I went there.
Dude,
She's on
I'm gonna-
Ozempic now.
I'm
Leave her
gonna
alone.
cancel.
Why?
Because everyone
Is
heard her
it banana
feelings.
flavored Ozempic?
What?
But yes, banana flavored Ozempic.
Banana
Okay.
flavored
You know
She's
Ozempic.
making all of her backup dancers take it.
You know what? If you understand the signs, then I'll let you have a word and it's what.
They all have bobbleheads. That's how they dance.
With the bobbleheads?
I think we joked about Lizzo last time I was on too.
Yeah.
Common theme.
When don't we joke about Lizzo?
Like last episode.
That's because we were talking about blaxploitation.
What's wrong with black PlayStations?
Black PlayStation. I don't have one. Aww.
Well, you know what?
PS2 is
I'm all
black.
inclusive. I got my Xbox right next to my white PlayStation, right? So they're hanging out.
You know what? PlayStation is kind of teetered. I wonder what the color of the next one's going to be. First they started gray, then they went black.
Yeah, well, then they went white. It's all
Nah,
white.
the one I have is white.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
What
play
you
with
mean white?
it. That's why I don't play with it.
What you mean white?
That's why I don't play.
That's why you don't play with it. No, that's why you tell people like, can you give me? You're like, get a job. Have you seen that? So there's like, dude, man, we could just do viral videos. We just talk about that. There's this one where it's a guy telling a joke about these two black characters who, and it's all animated. They go into they're passing by like a car wash or some wash place, and the guy says, hey, you know, I have 98 cents, and the guy says, well, I got $1, and it says there, if you pay, go into the car wash, they whiten you up. So the guy says, hey, I'll go in and then with the $1, and then I'll give you the penny. So the guy says, yeah, sure. So he goes in, comes out, a strapping, white guy, and then guy's, all right, well, give me the penny, and the white guy just looks at him and says, get a job, and then he walks away.
That's fucking hilarious.
It's sad. It's bad, but you know what? It's a black guy telling the joke, and it was animated. It's just. Yeah, man. People right now are like in force, like really just like doubling down on like tons of like non-appropriate,
Which is
non-PC
great.
humor.
It's
So you've seen a
hilarious.
lot of like black jokes coming out. You see a lot of Asian jokes, and mind you, a lot of it is coming up from those communities. So that's kind of where you can sort of get behind it and be like, all right, cool. But at the
People
same
got
time,
tired of like that whole PC culture, like where everybody was trying to. Black people love black jokes.
Yeah.
You know, one of the highest rated episodes of South Park is the episode where Randy says the N word.
Oh,
It really is, and it was actually
you mean
approved-
naggers?
Yeah, and it was actually approved by I think the the founders of Abolish the N-Word, they like co-signed the episode. Like, oh, this is a great episode. Like,
because everyone gets that South Park really is genuinely just like satirizing these things, right?
Yeah.
And they're, I
They
mean, yeah,
satire both sides. That's the best thing about it.
Well,
The only person that needs to sign off on that episode is Chef. That's it.
Hello there, children. Hey, children.
my favorite Chef moment is they're like, Chef, what do we, what do a priest want to stick up my butt?
I'm out of here.
Bye, children.
Bye, children.
Bye, children. Dude,
Hello, children. Bye, children.
They wrote him off when he became kind of like,
He got upset over the Tom Cruise
Yeah.
in the closet episode.
because he's a
Scientologist.
He was a Scientologist,
Yeah.
and yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, South Park is great, man. Like that whole Ozempic and like,
I haven't seen the new ones.
yeah, it's really funny. I did see it because Doyle was like posting it on our text, and so I'm like, all right, I'll check it out.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's so messed up. But the next episode is about Logan Paul.
Oh, that's gonna be
will
good. I'm
watch it.
definitely watching. So okay, we're going back to the whole thing about the
Food.
no
Ocean.
the PC stuff.
Humpback.
Whatever.
Edge of
All
the
right,
Earth.
one more, guys. Just one more. Just get out of your system. Hurry.
Want to see my peg leg?
Yeah, no thanks. Okay, so back to PC jokes. Like, I feel like the reason, like, you saw it in the 90s when people were making all of these, like, they were making like jokes about, transsexuals, about homosexuals, and about black people, about Mexican people. All of the stereotypes were coming out. And they were doing it in a way and sort of to share or spread awareness on certain issues. But, I feel that like people at some point went too far with the pushback. And so now we're seeing the opposite end. Now people are like realizing, okay, we went too far with this kind of like mentality. So, but here's where I'm asking the question. Does that mean though that at some point we're going to go too far again? Do you get what I'm saying? I know that the answer is like there's no too far and open. I get it, but there might be, because I mean there are times when I see like certain people that they're not really necessarily, they're making a joke, but it's not a joke. And so me as a person, yes, I know that I have the power to just say, I'm not gonna listen to him and move away from it. But like
The answer is it's a circle.
it's a
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It absolutely will be one of those things where they go back to everything, because ultimately at the end of the day, like, you are going to get a new generation of people who are going to get offended.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
So, Jared, anything to add before we sign off?
It's a circle.
It's a circle.
No.
Big old circle. Big old
Yeah.
jerks, big old circle.
Enrique loves that circle, all
He
right?
loves those jerks and circles.
It's
Is
a
it
straight
Jake
line.
Gyllenhaal or is it Heath Ledger? Which one is it?
It's a straight line.
Not when I look at you.
Stop
Doyle,
looking
anything to
at me,
add?
bro. I'm not a-
www.ouchcast.com. Go ahead and check us out. Leave a shout out to Jer. Leave a shout out to HR. Tell him what we did wrong in this episode so he can write us all up.
Don't worry.
Everybody.
In post, guys, it'll be a different show.
No, it won't.
Post-traumatic stress syndrome.
What about you? Anything to add?
Post sweaty balls.
That's a good
Be
one.
fantastic.
Oh, let's get Enrique, but he always says he has nothing to add.
And that's it.
Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, go.
Nothing.
Okay. Remember, always call us at area code 925-421-6824. That is area code 925-421-OUCH. And remember, never make eye contact because it's so fucking hot. Good night, everybody.
Damn, you think it's hot when people make eye contact?
Threes are racist.
6 is a foreplay.
Squid Squad.